Hey folks, Pyrotiger here and welcome back to Let's Play Contradiction. We are going to take a little mosey down the street to have a word with Mr. Rand. But before we do, we're going to pop behind Brandon House and check if this remote device does the trick. That car wasn't there before. Yeah, that doesn't work. I really wanted to use it here. Damn it! Remote central lock. Oh, wait, hang on. Yes! Boom! Intuition strikes again. By the way, we are breaking and entering. You realise that. We don't have a warrant or anything. Bikes, guitars...
So, those are Ryan's guitars. Kept in a garage. Not really the best place to keep them.
No, I feel your pain. That is a disgusting thing to do with an instrument. I have my own instruments and I would never keep them in the garage. I would frankly be very upset with anyone who would suggest that I would. So, new note. Ryan's guitar collection. Okay. We will go back and chat with Ryan at some point, but first, I would like to have a word with you,
A few more
Paul,
questions, please. Thank you.
about certain things that I found, like this.
Seen this before?
The writing looks familiar, but no.
Huh. Cryptic. Okay. Burning dolls? Huh?
What can you tell me about doll burning at Atlas?
Well, not very much. It's one of Ryan's ideas. My son is under the illusion that he's a genius.
And you are under the delusion that you are some kind of philosophical visionary. We all have our flaws.
Can you tell me more about the auto-hypnosis techniques used on the course?
We don't use hypnosis on the course.
Not at all.
Not anymore.
So, how was it used?
Hypnosis is probably the wrong word, Inspector. It's nothing to do with the trances or things like that. It was meant to force... to help students.
Did you force them?
You can't force anybody into being hypnotized. You have to want to be hypnotized. It's not something out of your control. You can't be hurt or damaged in any way by hypnosis.
Not entirely true.
So you've never put pressure on students to enter into hypnosis?
It would be impossible to do so.
Okay. One last question.
Does Ryan play the guitar?
Ryan couldn't get a tune out of a radio. He's tone deaf.
Okay, so he's never tried to go professional?
If he did try, it was never going to happen.
So he's got a bunch of guitars, but he can't play them. Couldn't have become professional. So whose are the guitars? Only person we know who's in a band around here is the dead Liam. Interesting. Okay. Auto-hypnosis is not used on the course anymore. It's not possible to force students to be hypnotized or to hurt or damage them by hypnosis. Important to note. This is all going to become very useful, I think, when we talk to Ryan next. Writing looks familiar on the DVD. That's interesting. Okay. I feel like we are rushing headlong towards some kind of turning point in the case where things are really going to start to coalesce into suspicions and real, solid knowledge. But for the time being...
Thank you. Probably be back later.
We will leave you behind, Paul, and go and talk to... Not Ryan! Wow, we're going to talk to Ryan, but first, just as it came up... we'll just look down the street, see if we missed anything first. No. As it came up, the whole meditation thing, I'd like to have a quick word with James. Hello!
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Our friendly neighbourhood gardener. We may as well just plough through these other bits as well, as we're here.
Seen this before? No, what is it?
It's a
Do you
DVD.
recognise it? No. Should I?
It's like a mirror with a hole in it. Look carefully, you might recognise something. Doll burning.
What do you know about doll burning?
Dull burning?
Yeah, alright.
What sort of dull burning?
It doesn't mean anything to you.
No. Should it?
No, that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't really mean anything to me, if I'm honest. Okay, about auto-hypnosis.
Ever heard of auto-hypnosis, James? Self-hypnosis.
Yeah.
I do it all
And
the
what
time.
do you know about it?
It's another name for scrying. Some people call it auto-hypnosis, I call it scrying.
Right. So you're saying scrying is just self-hypnosis?
Scrying? You can scry on anything. I don't use a mirror. I can scry watching the clouds.
I use drugs.
Maybe the water on a lake in the moonlight.
And when you're watching the water,
With the body floating by.
you go into a trance.
You lose yourself in your unconscious. You go deeper and deeper. You swim around. Try not to go too deep.
Or you'll
'Cause if
drown.
you go too deep, you start drowning. Then you get dragged down to the bottom. As long as you stay swimming, come to the surface again. Then you wake up and see the world as it really is. Like a journey to a place people talk about, but no one's ever seen. You're thinking about Kate, aren't you?
What makes you say that?
She bought a mirror. Sold her one last year.
Was she into using mirrors like that?
No idea. But she bought one.
Right.
Well, that is interesting. Sold a scrying mirror to Kate last year. Huh. There was... We did speak about such things earlier, didn't we? The black scrying mirror, photo frames, only makes mirrors for others, practice for various reasons, just one way of scrying, sells the mirrors but doesn't make a profit on them. Because he's not really interested in business. Yeah, we've been there. He grows drugs, he sells Etsy crap from out of his garage, but yeah, never mind. Anyway, finally, you know nothing about Ryan's musical ability. Fine. I don't really care about Ryan. I think they're Liam's guitars. That's just my guess, but you know. Alright, we'll move on. Auto-hypnosis is another name for scrying, which I think is interesting. Let's see. What did he say about meditation? Sold salvia to Liam. There's no contradiction going on, is there? Fine. Okay. We've learned a little something.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
I think it's time to bite the bullet and just slog our way up to Atlas. Ooh! We've been interrupted. What the hell? My hat! My beautiful hat!
The DVD! That's all they took. It must have been deliberate. Someone clearly wanted that back. Nice and helpful of them to leave a piece of evidence behind them.
Take your canvas back when you go to the supermarket. That was bloody ridiculous. Why did you do that? Why did you stuff a canvas bag over his head first? Oh god. That was the most ridiculous thing so far, I think. Oh look, it's monarch costumes. How fascinating. I tried to use it. I don't know what I could do with it. So, monarch costumes, yes. Alright. Ryan, we have got some talking to do, I think. Just check there's nothing going on in the kitchen. Has the DVD come back? No. Of course it bloody hasn't. Okay, fine. Well, I've got more interesting things to do anyway, like talk to a prime murder suspect about all of his porky pies and his cult and all of this nonsense. Lounge door, if you please. Hello? Hello? Is there nothing I can do? I really, really would like to speak to Ryan Rand, if that's okay, game. I don't give a damn if he's hosting a powwow on the carpet. We have things to discuss. Right, do you know what? Fine. Let's talk to... Well, we'll quickly talk to Rebecca about the about her husband's musical ability, because that might be revealing. Ding ding.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Well, one more. Oh no, two more. Right.
Does Ryan play the guitar?
He tries.
Aw.
He does keep wasting money on them, though. I think he believes if he buys the right one, he'll suddenly turn into Jimi Hendrix. Sad, really.
Oh,
But I
don't.
just let him play in his room. As long as he plays in there, I don't mind.
Aww. That's kind of sad. I sympathise, actually. Wastes money on guitars as he lets him play in his room. That's almost sweet.
Have you seen this before, anywhere?
Well, I know the shop, a costume shop just outside the village.
Ever used it?
Not personally, but I think Ryan might have.
And we know why that is. Might have used the shop in the past. Baggage from the local costume. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's... Where is it? Not broken pendant. Cardboard mask. There. It's that. He says it's from... Well, someone said it was from Monarch Costumes. Okay, well, we're done. I don't think I'm going to get anything more out of you now. Nothing particularly contradictory in anything you've said recently that I can spot.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Let's check the restaurant. Not looked in there in a while. Oh, big fat waste of my time. God, he must be starving by now. He's been going for like 3 hours. And God knows how long it took him to drive out here. Because by the sounds of it, he's Welsh. And the village that this was all filmed in is somewhere just south of Manchester. So it's, you know, it's a bit of a slog. North of Northwich, anyway. Nicely photoshopped in lights. This is it's good work there. Jolly good. I'm just going to check behind the pub. Because I've not looked here in a couple of hours. It's worth checking, you know. Okay. I take it back. It wasn't worth it. I mean, we can talk to Simon and Emma about Ryan's lack of music ability, I suppose. Don't know what they're going to be able to tell me.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Oh yeah, and the bag. Really should talk to someone about that.
What do you know about Ryan's guitar collection?
I know he plays, because he tried to buy one off me.
Do you play?
I used to.
Oh.
I used to be in a band, but I was a singer as well, so I got away with it.
Whoa.
Singer as well?
Yeah, I used to sing in a band every night.
Blackstone.
But sometimes it was in a pub, but usually at Rebecca's.
What was that called?
It was called Blackstone.
What?
And this guy from a record company once came to see us, and he said the band was rubbish, but that I was good.
Oh.
So after that, I don't think they liked me much, and then we broke up after college.
Can't hide talent.
Or he was trying to get in your knickers. I'm not saying you're not talented. I'm just saying, guy from record company says, "Oh, all these guys are rubbish, but you're great." Just, you know, be realistic about your own talents. If you have them, fine, but just be wary.
Do you know the shop? Have you used it?
No, but I know where it is.
Where is it? Everyone keeps talking about this costume shop, and I haven't been there. I can't. Where is it? It's just outside the village, apparently. Okay. Let's
Thank
chat
you.
with Simon about
Probably be back later.
this. The guitar collection first.
What do you know about Ryan's guitar collection?
Not a whole lot. I know he brought a guitar to one of the groups once, at the end of one of the stages. That's the only time I've seen him with a guitar.
Kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. Okay. once brought a guitar at last session. I don't know how useful that information is going to be.
Seen this? You know the shop?
Yeah, I know the shop. I hired something from them last year, I think.
What?
For a party, I assume.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Maybe the mask. Where are we? Cardboard mask. Doesn't recognise this particular mask. But you hired a costume from there. No? Nothing? Ugh. You hired a costume from that shop. Ugh, no. No, I got nothing. Listen, you were so shifty when you said that. And it's quite obvious that you got a mask from there. God damn it. You didn't mention the masks in here. Ooh, masks help with trance. Interesting. Worth a try. Masks help with trance and don't recognise the mask. Or use drawing. Yeah, no, we know about that. No, I feared as much. Okay, well, I really feel this bag
That's it for the time being, thank you.
is of more significance. Firstly, checking the map, it seems to me there's nothing down at this end of the street so far. So I feel like the costume shop has got to be either there or like somewhere out in this part of the map that we don't get to use yet. Isn't that interesting? That you can get to the Atlas Estate from the North Road or from the South Road, but the roads are not really well joined. Oh, maybe they are up here. Anyway, first of all, let's just check the end here. No, nothing. Secondly, quick chat with old Jimbo about some certain baggery.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
I was assaulted with this bag.
Seen this anywhere before?
Nope.
Stop asking me stupid shit questions. Yeah, alright.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Sorry for bothering you. And while I'm here, I will just quickly rummage around in your workshop and your greenhouse. Don't mind me. Yeah, nothing new there. I'm leaving no stone unturned. No turn unstoned, because I don't want to be stuck in that position I was in before where I was like, oh, I've got nothing to go on, And it turned out I had to just go to some random location and pick up a bloody key. Right, fine, nothing, I get it, that's not a problem. Let us go and chat to Ryan again. Sorry, Paul. Paul's the dad, yes. I don't think there's anything going on behind Brandon House that we hadn't already...
A few more questions, please.
Whoa. Well, apparently I'm not allowed behind Brandon House anymore. About this bag.
Have you seen this before?
No, I don't think so.
You don't recognise the shop?
No.
Is there someone else who works at Atlas? Someone who may have been there tonight?
No. There's a cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
Comes at strange times, but then he's a strange boy. Work experience.
As a cleaner?
Well, we did try him in accounts, but didn't work out.
You're so funny and smug and arrogant. Interesting. Atlas Cleaner visits at strange times. Atlas Cleaner. Doesn't know where the bag is from. But the mask. Hasn't seen it before. Thinks it's from Monarch Costumes. What? Yeah!
Do you visit Monarch Costumes a lot?
No. I used to go in there occasionally. Why?
But you do know the shop?
Yes, of course I do.
You see, Paul, I thought you said you didn't know where this bag was from.
Maybe I do.
This was used to put over my head, Paul, by a mugger. Would you like to tell me something?
Are you suggesting that I had something to do with your mugging?
Did you?
You really asked the most ridiculous question.
Again, I'm with you on that.
Of course I didn't.
So why did you lie about the shop?
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't have anything to do with your mugging, Inspector, but I might know somebody who did.
Go on.
Did Ryan mention Jason to you, the cleaner?
No.
Unfortunately, Ryan at some point told Jason that the DVD mustn't be removed from the site. So, when he saw you take it, he simply thought that he was doing us a favour by getting it back.
So you already know all about
He
all
isn't
this.
exactly what you'd call one of Darwin's best examples.
So what's on the DVD that's so
Darwin.
special?
All right, it was something I did myself, a little stunt I pulled to amuse the students.
What kind of stunt?
I pretended to steal from the students. I emphasize the word pretended. The students knew all about it afterwards. Everything was above board.
Steal from students? Why?
We were doing a piece about pushing the limit, so I decided I would show them how it was done. Oh, don't look so serious,
What?
Inspector. I returned everybody's things immediately afterwards. No harm done.
And when was this?
Last year sometime.
At Third Eye or Atlas?
Third Eye, I think.
And this was before or after Liam died?
Well, since you'll probably find out anyway, it happened to be on the night that Liam died.
What?
As it happens. Before you ask, no, I didn't steal from him.
And you look very
Do
happy
you
about
think
that.
it's a good idea to encourage students to steal, Paul?
I wasn't encouraging students to
If you
steal.
say so.
Policemen are so literal. Life is shades of grey, Inspector. Much as the Force might like it, it doesn't divide neatly into blacks and whites.
Oh my God, does he sound like Emperor
Now,
Palpatine or
if
what?
you don't mind, you'd have to excuse me for a moment. You know where the door is.
As much as the Force might not like it, the universe doesn't divide so easily into blacks and whites. Well,
I see he was quick enough to claim he didn't steal from Liam. What kind of stunt was that anyway? And Liam dying later the same night? It's just all a bit too suspicious.
I don't know. I don't know. What the hell is going on in this village? What is happening here? None of this makes any sense. I can't. I'm gonna turn in my badge. If I can face the absolute nonsensical bedlam that is Contradiction again, then it will be here. Same bat time, same bat channel. I'll see you tomorrow, folks. Take care. Bye!